Welcome to All About Anything, where stories come to life. Today, we bring you a heartwarming tale about honesty, courage, and a magical piece of wood. This is the story of the honest woodcarver. So, sit back, relax, and let the story unfold. In a quiet village at the edge of a deep, green forest lived a 12-year-old boy named Luka. Luka had lived with his kind grandmother ever since he was a baby. They didn't have much: a small wooden home, a leaky roof, and a little garden. But Luka had a special gift. He was a woodcarver. He could shape wood into animals, toys, birds, anything his imagination could dream up. He and his grandma would sell the carvings at the market to buy food and firewood. Life was simple until a terrible storm changed everything. Lightnings cracked through the sky. Wind howled through the trees. When the storm ended, Luka's home was in ruins. The roof had holes, their pantry was soaked, and worst of all, Luka's tools were broken. Without tools, there was no way to carve. Without carvings, there was no money. Luka looked at his hands, worried. What could he do? The next day, Luka walked into the forest, hoping to find strong branches. Under an ancient oak, he met a strange man in a green cloak, holding a staff shaped like a snake. "You must be Luka," the man said. "I heard you carve with care. I have something for you." He handed Luka a small bundle wrapped in dark velvet. Inside was a glowing piece of golden wood. "Carve me a bird," the man said, "but be warned, this wood is magical. If you lie while working with it, it will never fly." Luka, wide-eyed, nodded in agreement. Back home, Luka began carving with whatever tools he could find: old nails, a rusty knife. The golden wood glimmered in the firelight. He shaped wings, a tiny beak, and small claws. By the second night, he was almost done. But then, snap! His hand slipped, and the bird's beak cracked. Luka gasped. "What should I do?" His grandmother said, "Tell the truth, no matter what." But Luka was scared. He painted over the crack with gold leaf to hide it. "He'll never know," he whispered. On the third day, Luka returned to the oak tree. The old man waited, silent. "Have you lied while carving this bird?" he asked. Luka hesitated. His heart pounded. He looked at the bird, then at the man. "Yes," he whispered. "I broke the beak and tried to hide it." The old man's eyes twinkled. Suddenly, the golden bird fluttered its wings and flew into the air. "Had you lied again," the man said, "the bird would have stayed frozen forever. You were afraid, but you told the truth. That is real honesty." The magical bird dropped a small pouch into Luka's hands. Inside were 3 golden coins and a shining silver carving knife. "This knife will never dull as long as you stay honest," the man said, before vanishing in a swirl of golden wind. Luka ran home, smiling. He hugged his grandma tight and told her everything. From that day on, Luka's carvings were loved by all. He never lied again, not even about small things. Being honest isn't always easy, especially when we're scared. But telling the truth builds trust, respect, and sometimes even magic. Thanks for joining us for The Honest Woodcarver. If you liked this story, give us a like, subscribe for more, and share it with someone who needs a little reminder. Honesty always wins.